Hello, second graders. Our God's big word today is the word truth. Our words from the Bible are from Colossians, and it says truth. Don't lie to one another. You're done with that old life. It's like a filthy set of ill-fitting clothes you've stripped off and put in the fire. Now you're dressed in a new wardrobe. Every item of your new way of life is custom made by the Creator with His label on it. And this reminds me when we made our What Would Jesus Wear t-shirts. Jesus would wear a shirt that says truth. Our book today is called The Empty Pot, and it tells a lot about truth. It reminds us how important truth is, and it goes along with our plant unit. The Empty Pot. A long time ago in China, there was a boy named Ping who loved flowers. Anything he planted burst into bloom. Up came flowers and bushes and even big fruit trees, as if by magic. Everyone in the kingdom loved flowers too. They planted them everywhere, and the air smelled like perfume. The emperor loved birds and animals, but flowers most of all, and he tended his own garden every day. But the emperor was very old. He needed to choose a successor to the throne. Who would his successor be, and how would the emperor choose? Because the emperor loved flowers so much, he decided to let the flowers choose. The next day, a proclamation was issued. All the children in the land were to come to the palace. There they would be given special flower seeds by the emperor. Whoever can show me their best in a year's time, he said, will succeed me to the throne. This news created great excitement throughout the land. The children from all over the country swarmed to the palace to get the flower seeds. All the parents wanted their children to be chosen by the emperor, and all the children hoped that they would be chosen too. When Ping received his seeds from the emperor, he was the happiest child of all. He was sure that he would grow the most beautiful flowers. Ping filled a flower pot with rich soil. He planted the seeds in very carefully. He watered it every day. He couldn't wait to see it sprout, grow, and blossom into a beautiful flower. Day after day passed, but nothing grew in his pot. Ping was very worried. He put new soil into a bigger pot. Then he transferred the seeds into the rich black soil. Another 2 months he waited. Still nothing. By and by, the whole year passed. Spring came, and all the children put on their best clothes to greet the emperor. They rushed to the palace with their beautiful flowers, eagerly hoping to be chosen. Ping was ashamed of his empty pot. He thought the other children would laugh at him because for once he couldn't get a flower to grow. His clever friend ran by holding a great big plant. Ping, he said, you're not really going to the emperor with that empty pot, are you? Couldn't you grow the greatest flower? Couldn't you grow a great big flower like mine? I've grown lots of flowers better than yours, Ping replied. It's just that these seeds wouldn't grow. Ping's father overheard this and said, you did your best, and your best is good enough to present to the emperor. Holding the empty pot in his hands, Ping went straight away to the palace. The emperor was looking at the flowers slowly one by one. How beautiful all the flowers were. But the emperor frowned and did not say a word. Finally, he came to Ping. Ping hung his head in shame, expecting to be punished. The emperor asked him, "Why did you bring me an empty pot?" Ping started to cry and replied, "I planted the seeds you gave me and I watered it every day, but it didn't sprout. I put it in a bigger pot with better soil and still it didn't sprout. I tended it all year long, but nothing grew. So today I had to bring an empty pot without a flower. It was the best I could do." When the emperor heard these words, a smile slowly spread on his face, and he put his arm around Ping. Then he exclaimed to one and all, "I have found him. I have found the one person worthy of being the emperor. Where you got your seeds from, I do not know, for the seeds I gave all of you had been cooked, and it was impossible for them to grow." I admire Ping's great courage to appear before me with the empty truth. And now I reward him with my entire kingdom and make him the emperor of all the land. The empty pot, and Ping told the truth. Remember now that we're wearing a shirt that says the word truth. Thank you, second graders.